Important alert. You will do this and you will be arrested. A trap has been set by someone. 3. Important alert. This is final goodbye. Ticket has been booked. My beloved child, inhale slowly because the next 3 minutes decide how you move, who you trust, and what you never do again. Don't skip, keep your eyes here, because every line you hear now is a key that opens a locked door. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and it has your name on it. Right now a script is being drafted around you, but not by your hands. There is a timeline where one wrong move looks like a confession you never made. There is a thread where a harmless action becomes the scene that others replay to claim you crossed a line. Don't skip, because the trap is never loud when it is ready. It is quiet like a message sent at the perfect hour, a screenshot cropped to the perfect angle, a story told with the perfect pause. It is designed so that you, in a moment of urgency, do exactly what they expect. My beloved child, hear this with focus, because your calm is your shield and your silence is your proof. You are being pulled into a staged situation where emotion is the fuel and attention is the match. If you move on impulse, you give them the chapter title they want. Stay till the end, because a safe exit is being mapped for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins when you hold your ground. Don't skip, because the path turns sharply in the next paragraph. There is a final goodbye written in invisible ink, and it is not your farewell to life, it is your farewell to cycles. A ticket has been booked, not to take you away from this world, but to take you away from the pattern that kept repeating. It is a departure from the room where your name has been whispered without your presence. My beloved child, listen closely, the trap wants a reaction, the new chapter requires a decision. Your best move is not a loud defense, your best move is a clean dossier of truth and time. Your best move is documentation, boundaries, and a quiet pivot that leaves no fingerprints of panic. Don't skip, because you are stepping into a corridor of choices. On the left is the path where you explain, explain until your energy is empty. On the right is the path where you act with precision and let the facts breathe for you. A list of, "You will do this," has been placed in your way. You will press send without reading twice, you will meet without witnesses, you will sign without clarity. You will believe a voice that sounds urgent but cannot offer patience. My beloved child, this is how you break the list. You pause long enough to read what is not written, you bring light to every corner of the room, you keep your steps recorded and your decisions measured. You do not move to win the moment, you move to own the timeline. Stay till the end, because a reversal is loading for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it shows up when you refuse to step into the painted circle. Don't skip, because the next scene is where tension becomes a strategy. There is someone who bets you will panic. They plan with assumptions, not with wisdom, and they believe your history is your habit. They forget you can upgrade in a single day. My beloved child, you are in upgrade mode now. Your words will be fewer and your records will be clearer. Your compassion will remain, but your access will be earned. A message arrives that appears like a rescue but smells like a rush. A call comes that promises clarity but demands secrecy. A meeting is proposed at a time designed to fog your thinking. Don't skip, because you are about to change the temperature of the room. You will slow the pace, move the conversation to verifiable channels, and bring daylight into any hidden corner. You will act like someone whose tomorrow is valuable, because it is. This is the final goodbye to your old reflex. Goodbye to apologizing for boundaries, goodbye to absorbing chaos, goodbye to performing calm while bleeding energy. The ticket has been booked to a quieter airport where your name is called with respect. My beloved child, this is not a threat, this is a turning. You are not being chased, you are being chosen for a cleaner lane. The trap collapses when the target refuses to perform. Stay till the end, because a transfer is happening in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries the stamp of undeniable timing. Don't skip, because the handover happens when you hold your line. You will soon witness how fast storms run out of rain when there is no reaction to drink. You will see how rumors shrink in daylight when truth is archived and accessible. You will feel how strength whispers when it does not need applause. My beloved child, you are stepping into a protocol season. Protocols are not cold, they are warm coats that protect the heart in unexpected weather. Protocols keep you free to love without being lured. The headline used your name, but the story is about the person who wrote it. They wanted a spectacle, you are building a standard. They wanted a scene, you are maintaining a system. Don't skip, because the cadence you're adopting now will feed you for years. Each no you say to a staged invitation becomes a yes to your next elevation. Each pause you take becomes a signature move no one can counterfeit. Your new pattern is simple and powerful. You recognize tone before you read text, context before you accept calendar, motive before you share memory. You move with proof that you can walk into any room without fear. My beloved child, when people realize they cannot push you, some will try to pull you. When they cannot pull you, some will try to paint you. When they cannot paint you, they leave, and this is a miracle disguised as distance. This is the goodbye that truly matters, goodbye to being available to anyone who is not available to the truth. Goodbye to carrying stories that do not carry you. Goodbye to being present where your peace is not invited. Don't skip, because right after goodbye comes a hello that changes the color of your week. Hello to seamless confirmations, to aligned collaborators, to rooms that do not require shrinking. Hello to timelines where your preparation meets opportunity without noise. Stay till the end, because a reveal is near. Something huge is waiting for you, and it looks like a door with your initials carved gently on the frame. You are the only one who can open it, and you will not force it, it opens because you match it. My beloved child, the phrase, "you will be arrested," dissolves when you decline the script they wrote for you. The only thing being detained now is the pattern that used to detain your joy. The only thing in custody now is the plan that tried to borrow your name. A trap without a participant becomes a sketch without a figure. A rumor without a response becomes a shout without an echo. A test without agreement becomes a page torn neatly from the book. Don't skip, because you are entering the reward of restraint. The world measures noise, elevation measures discipline. You are choosing elevation, and elevation is choosing you back. My beloved child, memorize this rhythm. Slow when it is rushed, bright when it is hidden, precise when it is vague. You will use this rhythm again and again, and each time it will save you hours, days, and pieces of your heart. This is the itinerary for your ticket, from urgency to clarity, from confusion to structure, from performance to presence. There is no boarding call for panic, there is only a quiet gate where your name appears at the right time. You walk calmly because calm is proof you know where you are going. Stay till the end, because the end of this part is the beginning of your leverage. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with a single step that says, I choose pace over pressure. Don't skip, because the final lines seal the protection around your next move. My beloved child, you are not late, you are exact. You are not loud, you are luminous. You are not afraid, you are aware. The trap closes on empty air as you move forward with clean hands and clear records. The final goodbye stamps your passport away from cycles and into seasons. The ticket has been booked, and the destination is in peace with power. Don't skip, keep this saved, because repetition is armor. Stay till the end of your doubts, because after doubt comes design. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already stepping in your direction. My beloved child, lean closer because the second curtain is rising and your calm voice is about to rewrite the room. Don't skip, because every beat from here turns confusion into choreography you control. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and it opens only when you hear the last line. A carefully timed narrative is moving around you like a silent elevator. It stops on floors where assumptions live, hoping you step out quickly and forget which button you pressed. But today, you keep your hand on the panel of choices and decide the level with intention. They built a corridor of noise and labeled it urgent. Inside that corridor, messages blink with dramatic timestamps to press your feelings instead of your facts. You won't walk there, you will design a new path with daylight and clarity. My beloved child, your best ally now is a structure that feels like oxygen. You place every conversation where it can breathe, every agreement where it can be seen, every decision where it can be understood. When the structure enters, speculation exits through the quiet door. Don't skip, because you need this sequence word for word. First, slow down the pace so momentum belongs to you, not to pressure. Second, move details to channels that archive by default and keep the lens wide. Third, translate urgency into steps that can be checked by anyone, anytime. Fourth, keep your language precise, brief, and warm. Firm doesn't mean cold. Fifth, never accept a timeline that demands your clarity as collateral. My beloved child, this chapter is your final goodbye to being pulled by alarms. You are unlearning the reflex to prove, and learning the rhythm to position. You are not running from anything, you are walking toward alignment. There is a ticket with your name and today's date, but it is not an escape ticket. It is a reserved seat on a train called Clean Next Moves, boarding at platform evidence. You arrive on time because your peace does not run, your peace arrives. Don't skip, because the next 3 moments build your advantage. Moment 1, you invite a witness where secrecy asks to sit alone. Moment 2, you ask for summaries that separate emotion from events. Moment 3, you anchor the conversation to outcomes, not orbiting opinions. When outcomes lead, distractions have nowhere to stand. When clarity leads, exaggeration loses its microphone. My beloved child, you are not here to perform for crowds that clap for confusion. You are here to deliver results that stand up without neon signs. Your new standard is simple: if it cannot be checked, it cannot be claimed. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and it uses your calm password. Your calm is not silence, your calm is design. Your words will be fewer, but each one will carry a timestamp of wisdom. Now listen to the architecture of a safe no. A safe no is polite, documented, and non-negotiable about your boundaries. A safe no sounds like, I'm happy to continue when we're aligned on purpose, place, and proof. Don't skip, because your next move is elegant and light. You stop entering rooms where your respect is the price of admission. You start scheduling rooms where dignity arrives before the first hello. My beloved child, here is your checklist for the week that starts now. 1. Confirm identities before conversations, not after conclusions. 2. Keep summaries short and send them where they cannot be edited by rumor. 3. Decline late-night decisions that want your attention more than your accuracy. 4. Treat every urgent label as a request, not an order. 5. Let your future self be proud of the paper trail your present self chooses. This is the final goodbye to the habit of defending your worth in rooms that are already decided. Goodbye to apologizing for needing receipts, clarity, and time. Goodbye to walking into meetings that require you to shrink so someone else can look tall. Don't skip, this part is for your heart. You are allowed to be kind without being used, open without being exposed, strong without being loud. Your gentleness is not a weakness, it is a well-placed spotlight that reveals what is real. Here is where the audience leans in, and here is where you guide them. Say it with me out loud, softly: I choose clarity over chaos and timing over pressure. Feel how the air changes when you make that choice on purpose. My beloved child, you are not fighting shadows, you are installing windows. Light is your policy, patience is your practice, and proof is your passport. Where these three travel together, you never need permission to enter. Now, for every viewer hearing this, take a breath and do this with us. Pause the rush and write one boundary you will not trade, today or tomorrow. Then write one place where you will move the conversation into the light. Don't skip, this is where we move as a community. If this message aligns, tap share so it reaches the one who needs a calmer map tonight. Comment, clarity wins, if you are choosing proof over pressure in every room. Subscribe if you want more guidance that holds your hand without holding you back. Like this to mark the day you chose design over drama. Your tap is not just support, it becomes the signal that pulls another person out of the noise. My beloved child, the rumor room is losing oxygen. It cannot survive where you bring patience, process, and presence. Watch how quickly a script collapses when the lead refuses to act out of hurry. You will soon notice the invitations changing tone. Where they once demanded instant answers, they now respect your measured pace. Where they once hid details, they now arrive with bullet points and timestamps. Don't skip, because your strategy is about to get practical again. When you must meet, you bring a witness called documentation and a friend called follow-up. When you must decide, you ask, what will be true about this in 30 days? When you must leave, you leave without echo, because echoes love drama and you left drama at the last station. When you must stay, you stay because purpose has a seat for you, not because pressure needs a prop. When you must speak, you speak because truth is ready, not because silence makes others uncomfortable. My beloved child, a promise is maturing in quiet places. It looks like opportunities that match your standards and teams that speak your language of respect. It feels like time that returns more than it takes. The ticket has been booked to the version of you that doesn't negotiate with confusion. Your luggage is light, essentials only, values, patience, proof, and joy. Your seat is by the window, where patterns look small and horizons look honest. Don't skip, because this next paragraph is the lift you asked for. You are not the rumor, you are the reference. You are not the scene, you are the standard. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and it recognizes discipline like a familiar face. Your discipline is warm, not rigid. It knows how to protect without pushing. It knows how to bless without burning out. My beloved child, the narrative that tried to hold you has met its mirror. It cannot grow in a field where you plant context and harvest clarity. It cannot dance in a hall where your music is paced by truth. So we will seal this part with a gentle agreement. You will act like your future is in the room, because it is. You will move like your name is a contract, because it is. Don't skip, because the seal matters. Comment, I choose pace, if you accept this agreement, and share this with 2 people who need a slower, wiser timeline. Subscribe for part 3, where we turn your new standards into daily scripts that make pressure irrelevant. My beloved child, your peace is not a pause, it is a plan. Your plan is not a secret, it is a signal. Your signal is not small, it is specific enough to guide you home. Stay till the end of your doubts, because design is already opening the next door. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has been waiting for the exact version of you reading this line. This is your final goodbye to chaos and your first hello to clean momentum. My beloved child, take a steady breath because this next layer is not just revelation, it is reversal. Don't skip, because the people watching your steps are silently rewriting their plans as you rise above their script. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and only the one who listens fully will receive it. You need to know this, a conversation about you has already taken place, and the intention behind it wasn't clean. It started with curiosity, but it was fed by someone's need for chaos, control, or quiet revenge. They believed a small twist in your story could become a full-blown headline with your name misspelled by their ego. My beloved child, this is how the trap was set, not by force, but by assumption. Not by proof, but by presentation. Not by justice, but by jealousy wrapped in strategy. There is a place, a time, and a method they hoped you'd stumble into. Maybe a message they wanted you to reply to emotionally. Maybe an invitation designed with hidden observers. Maybe a favor that turns into a gotcha moment. Don't skip, because this is where you enter the scene differently. Your silence becomes suspicious to those who want your panic. Your caution becomes confusing to those who expected a slip. Your clarity becomes a mirror that shows their own intentions too clearly. My beloved child, hear this loudly without noise. A person who underestimated your growth is realizing the version they planned for no longer exists. They are discovering that your responses don't come from old wounds anymore, they come from new wisdom. Stay till the end, because this part gives you the leverage no one expected you to hold. Someone thought you would run into the room defending yourself before even understanding the accusation. Someone thought you would respond instantly, emotionally, loudly, so they could clip your reaction and call it confession. But you? You paused. You watched. You documented. You shifted the energy from performance to protocol. And that single shift dismantled 60% of their strategy before it even launched. My beloved child, now watch how the rest of it crumbles. They will test you with silence, hoping you assume the storm past and lower your guard. They will float false peace offerings, hoping you step forward without checking the floor. They will casually mention your name in conversations arranged to trigger you into correcting details. Don't skip, because this is your script now, not theirs. Every step you take must be lit by these three lights. Is it traceable? Is it necessary? Is it aligned with your future self? Anything that does not pass these three lights is not for you to touch. My beloved child, the final goodbye is not doom, it is departure. The ticket has been booked, and the universe is closing the gate to old patterns behind you. Not as punishment, but as protection, because that chapter cannot hold who you are becoming. Understand this. You are not walking away from people, you are walking away from positions they placed you in. Roles you didn't audition for. Stories you didn't approve of. Reactions they rehearsed for you. Don't skip, someone needs this line more than air. There is nothing wrong with being silent when the truth is doing the talking for you. There is nothing weak about holding proof while others hold performance. My beloved child, let me show you something they didn't expect. You are not just avoiding the trap, you are outgrowing the terrain where traps exist. Your elevation removes you from the rooms where small minds build big problems. Now feel the energy shift, because part of your purpose is about to activate. People will start revealing themselves without you provoking them. They will correct themselves before you question them. They will distance themselves not because you expose them, but because your peace is louder than their plans. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it begins when you refuse to rush into explanations. Your posture, calm, structured, observant, is the new language of self-defense. You are not here to clear your name, you are here to carry it correctly. My beloved child, the trap failed the moment you stopped reacting to setups and started responding to seasons. Every false move expected of you has expired. Every storyline with your name but not your voice is losing momentum. Now hear this, the same door they set as a downfall will be used as your announcement. The same table where they whispered your name will hear your silence as thunder. The same people who watched for your fall will witness your forward motion. Don't skip, because this is where you anchor your advantage. Speak only when documentation follows. Meet only when alignment is confirmed. Help only when capacity matches your calling. My beloved child, your patience is not passive, it is prophetic. It is telling the future version of you, I'm building you a safe arrival. This is what they didn't see coming. Your transformation was not loud, but it was live. The ticket is booked, and departure is guaranteed. You don't need to announce your exit, your absence will preach. You don't need to clap back, your piece is already trending. Stay till the is where your reversal becomes revelation. Something huge is waiting for you, and it arrives the moment you choose not to walk into the scene they rehearsed. My beloved child, before another moment passes, anchor yourself, because this section is not just guidance, it is dismantling. Don't skip, because the twist they planned for you is about to twist back on them in silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and it activates the moment you finish this part. You were never meant to play the role they wrote for you in secret conversations. They rehearsed a version of you that no longer exists, and now their strategy is malfunctioning in real time. Their trap needed your panic, but you brought perspective instead. My beloved child, someone is realizing too late that silence can be louder than scandal. They thought if they built enough pressure around your name, you would rush to respond and prove your innocence. They never imagined you would step back, watch patterns, gather facts, and let them run out of fuel. Don't skip, because this next truth will steady your heartbeat. You are not surrounded, you are being observed. You are not outnumbered, you are outgrown. You are not trapped, you are being tested, and the test is revealing them, not you. There was a moment recently, small, subtle, but important, when you chose not to reply, not to react, not to run into the room where your name was already mispronounced. That moment became your shield, even though no one clapped for it. Your restraint is aging like evidence. They don't know how to fight someone who doesn't fight back emotionally. My beloved child, this final goodbye is not a threat, it is a clearance. You are checking out the identity they kept trying to hold you to. You are no longer available for roles written by resentment. Now hear this with full awareness: a ticket has been booked in your name, but not toward loss, toward leaving what was never aligned. This ticket doesn't take you away from life, it takes you away from false labels, rehearsed traps, and silent ambushes. Don't skip, this next part is a weapon disguised as wisdom. There are 3 things they wanted from you urgently: a rushed message that could be twisted, a meeting in a setting they control, an emotional outburst they could document. You denied them all without announcing why. And now? They are scrambling for a new plan while pretending nothing is wrong. My beloved child, the universe is working in ways you cannot yet see. Every delay is strategic. Every silence is recorded. Every boundary you set is rerouting the entire timeline. Stay till the end, because the shift is already in motion. Someone who spoke your name without care is now being asked questions they cannot answer cleanly. Someone who tried to involve you in something messy is realizing they accidentally exposed themselves. My beloved child, you did not miss your warning, you responded to it with wisdom. Now your protection is unfolding in 3 quiet stages. Stage 1, confusion begins for the ones who planned your misstep. Stage 2, their story develops holes because you didn't follow the path they paved. Stage 3, People they thought would believe them start asking for details in writing. Don't skip, this line is for your spirit. When truth walks slowly, lies age quickly. When peace speaks gently, rumors stutter. When you stand still, traps collapse without help. You are entering a zone now where your name will start to feel too heavy for those who mishandled it. They will try to exit quietly so they are not present when the truth stands up. Let them go, some departures are part of the rescue. My beloved child, the final goodbye is not to a person, it is to a pattern. You are done being available for manipulation disguised as urgency. You are done entertaining invitations that demand your presence but not your peace. The ticket has been booked to the next reality where you move with documentation, dignity, and divine timing. You won't have to explain your exit, your absence will narrate clearly. You won't have to defend your name, your alignment will defend it louder. Don't skip, because this is the engagement point for everyone listening. If you feel this message in your bones, comment, "I am untouchable," so your energy speaks before anyone else does. If you know the trap failed, share this so another soul doesn't walk into what you just avoided. If you're choosing peace over pressure, like this video to mark your turning point. And if you want the next part of your protection scripted with power, subscribe right now so you don't miss it. My beloved child, this is not the end of you, it is the end of their access. This is not the closing of your story, it is the closing of their influence. And when doors close around you, they open ahead of you with better lighting. Stay till the end of your doubts, because something huge is waiting for you and your name is about to be carried with honor in rooms that never knew your side. The trap they designed now stands empty, and the only one walking free from it is you. My beloved child, fasten your focus because this next stretch is where everything begins to flip in your favor without noise. Don't skip, because you're about to step into a moment they never prepared for. You win without moving the way they predicted. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it stands right behind this paragraph. Someone thought they could corner you emotionally, socially, or legally by making you react before you could think. They confuse your silence for softness and your patience for permission. They didn't realize that the version of you they rehearsed against has already retired. My beloved child, the trap they set required your presence, but you showed up with wisdom instead of weakness. They wanted you inside the frame so you could be photographed as the problem. But you chose the angle that let their shadow fall where everyone could see it. Here's what they didn't expect: you did not reply to the message that would have been screenshot. You did not attend the call that would have been recorded and misquoted. You did not step into the room where the script was waiting with a staged surprise. Don't skip, because your new movements are confusing their narrative. They are standing by with reactions preloaded, but your silence has nothing for them to hold. Their storyline has holes now, not because you fought, but because you didn't participate. My beloved child, this final goodbye is you walking out of the version of yourself that entertained chaos to prove peace. You are no longer explaining your heart to people who profit from misunderstanding it. You are no longer staying in conversations that punish your clarity. A ticket has been booked for you, and this time it's not a round trip. You're not visiting peace, you're relocating to it. The gate is called closure, and the seat is labeled reserved for the one who finally chose themselves. Don't skip, Someone needs this part word for word. There is a person who thought getting you trapped would raise their status. There is a voice that believed hinting, twisting, or implying would scare you into reacting. There is a plan that relies on you not knowing how to hold your silence like a sword. But now their plan is starving. Without your panic, it has no fuel. Without your voice, it has no volume. Without your response, it has no life expectancy. My beloved child, the universe is aligning evidence in places you haven't even stepped yet. People who believe half-truths will soon seek the full truth. People who stayed neutral will start asking quiet questions. People who watched silently will reposition themselves when the light shifts. Stay till the end, because this is where your new authority rises. From this moment forward, you will move differently. You will not argue, you will archive. You will not chase, you will choose. You will not defend, you will document. The quiet power you carry is not for show, it is for protection. Every change you made recently, every pause, every delay, every redirection was divine strategy disguised as instinct. You didn't overthink, you obeyed what your spirit already knew. Don't skip, because you are going to need these next lines as armor. You owe no one a reaction born from panic. You owe no one a meeting on their timeline. You owe no one an answer to questions designed to corner you. My beloved child, here is your new posture. If they want your time, they must match your tone. If they want your presence, they must match your principles. If they want your attention, they must bring truth to the table. The trap they set now has a countdown, not for you, but for them. Your absence exposed every intention they tried to hide. Your restraint activated consequences they never prepared to face. Don't skip, because this is where your voice returns with purpose, not panic. Comment, I rise above traps, if you're claiming this season of clean exits and quiet victories. Share this so someone else walks around the hole instead of into it. Like if you're done letting people write endings you never agreed to. Subscribe if you're ready for where the reversal becomes undeniable and public. My beloved child, hear this and hold it close. You are not leaving in fear, you are leaving in foresight. You are not being pushed out, you are being pulled forward. You are not losing people, you are losing liabilities. The ticket has been booked in your real name, not the one they mislabeled. And when you step into what's next, the doors behind you will lock, not to trap you, but to protect you. Because those rooms were never designed to hold the future unfolding in your favor. Stay till the end of your doubt, because the next part builds the bridge to your public protection. Something huge is waiting for you in, and the people who counted you out will have front row seats to your rise.